Alright guys, let's talk about my favorite character in Steven Universe, Lapis Lazuli. Now, Lapis Lazuli is my absolute favorite because, yeah, she does remind me a lot of myself and the struggles that I've had to go through. Now, Lapis Lazuli, aside from some other reasons, are why I really detest the Steven Universe fan base. First, when it comes to her interaction with Peridot, a lot of the fans were very upset with Lapis for not wanting to immediately forgive someone who imprisoned and tortured her, and being cold to her, and rebuffing a gift she gave her. Oh yeah, thanks for all the PTSD. Oh, you gave me a tape recorder that fixes everything. No, not how that works, guys. And when she reacted in a normal way that it displayed that she had emotions, people were flaming poor Lapis online, saying, "What a heartless, callous thing! She gave her something precious that meant a lot to her to try to make up for it." It doesn't matter. As someone who's been in situations IRL where someone has harmed me greatly and caused me a lot of issues, and then having people whining at me and getting in my ear about the fact that I don't want to forgive them, this scene was very relatable and understandable, and it really frosted my ass to see how many people were acting like Lapis did something wrong by not wanting to forgive someone who literally victimized and tortured her and tormented her and caused her to have psychological issues she didn't even know about until certain events came about. Why on earth is this popularity contest? Everyone loves Peridot. She's such a cute widow, and everyone thinks she's a cute widow. Who cares? This booger colored bitch can kick rocks. I said it. Seriously, guidelines show this cartoon. It's like, why is it that Lapis is a bad person for not wanting to be friends with or even cohabitate with the person that literally caused her mental distress and torture and even physical pain? Why? Oh, she gave her a tape recorder. No, get out of here. I really detested the shipping of these two as well. I detested the fact that they became a couple in the series. However, it's not my show, so I can't do much about it. I really would have liked to have seen it more like how real life can play out. When the person that tormented me decided that they were attracted to me in my adult years and tried to talk to me, I literally told them to kick rocks and never speak to me again. I don't care how sorry they supposedly were. I even had to put a thing on my book face telling people not to contact me on this person's behalf because I had multiple people saying, "Oh, they feel bad. Besides, you guys were 18 then. It was high school. Don't you think you're being a little bit unreasonable?" No, I really don't. That person caused me mental distress to the point where I really didn't want to be here anymore, and I was getting no help until my mom literally had to threaten a class action lawsuit against my school. So absolutely not, no. Why is it that just because somebody's liked by a fan base, that they automatically can get away with doing pretty much anything and everything? Meanwhile, fuck Lapis's PTSD, right? Fuck her feelings, right? That it's okay for her to be traumatized and have PTSD and having flashbacks and be concerned and scared and skittish. But Peridot said she was sorry, so that makes it all dandy. No. Second reason. The fan base repeatedly shipping this toxic relationship and even having the nerve to get angry with Lapis when she did what any smart person would. And when Jasper tried to come back just to use her, Jasper wasn't in love with her. She liked the power aspect. That's why she wanted to be with Lapis. When she came back, she said, no, I wanted to hurt you. Do you understand that? I needed to. I hated you. That's not healthy. That's not love. That's not something I want. And she rejected the person who abused her. And when her abuser tried to force things, she defended herself. And she is painting as a crystal clear, Thomason. And she launches her out to sea when she got down on one knee. And who the fuck cares? Yeah, so so what, you think I should go back to my abusers if they come back on one knee and telling me how much they care about me? No! Lapis's mind shattered. She broke. She was in agony. And y'all are mad because she doesn't want to go back to the person that imprisoned, abused her, and made her afraid of everything, and made it so she couldn't even go back to the planet she so desperately wanted to go back to? Really? Yet Lapis, she's not even apologetic for what she did. Don't blame her. The fan base was so brutal on this poor lost gem who just wanted to return to her home world. She just wanted to return to what she knew. She didn't belong there. She was scared. She was lonely. And the crystal gems even did Lapis dirty, knowing full well she was there. And when Steven started communicating with her, tried to take the mirror away to eliminate any hope she had of leaving. It was really obvious that all she wanted was her freedom. Yet time and time again, Lapis's free will and freedom was taken away from her. in the show, by the people around her, and by the fan base victim blaming her. That's all this was blatant victim blaming of this poor gem that just wanted her freedom above all. She had to spend, most of her time on Earth trapped with Jasper at the bottom of the sea. So while being on Earth, she had absolutely no freedom, and she had nothing but enemies that she defended herself against, rightfully so. And then I see infuriating stuff like this, romanticizing that. No, that was not some cute little couple's getaway at the bottom of the ocean, sea, whatever. She was literally trapped there with Jasper, imprisoned as her mind and body broke and shattered under the pressure to the point where she was passed out for days. There is nothing romantic about that, and these drawings just annoy me. The fan base seems to have been under the mentality that because they liked those two characters that Lapis should have just forgiven because they would have forgiven. However, that's just ridiculous. There is nothing good about either of those relationships. Sometimes in life, when you harm someone, they don't forgive you ever. And she had every right to stay mad at them and not forgive them. And for like, well, it would have been for her sake. Or how about she just says, oh yeah, I do forgive you, but I don't want anything to do with you because you hurt me a lot and I do not want anything to do with you because it only associates with pain in my mind. You make me think of pain. You make me feel pain. You hurt me. I hurt you. I want nothing to do with you or that unhealthiness. Live your life. Enjoy yourself, but please stay away from me. Sometimes in life, not everybody you like is a good fucking person. And I am so sick of people in my comment section or even on the internet in general trying to defend those two characters, freaking Peridot and Jasper, while simultaneously victim blaming Lapis for wanting nothing to do with people who hurt her. Seriously? Oh, she ruined Jasper's first time. Jasper forced her into her first time, so really? Who cares if Jasper didn't enjoy the experience? Who cares? It's kind of good that Jasper didn't enjoy inconsensually forcing someone into an experience and has a bad, association with that. Maybe it's a good thing that she thinks badly about forcing someone to do something that they don't want to do. Threatening and intimidation that's the equivalent of a dude saying, oh, you're not getting out of here safely unless you do what I want. That seriously is. It's basically like the dude locking the doors and standing in front of the door and demanding you do something and physically imposing you and forcing his will upon you. It's the same damn thing. So Lapis is my favorite character for the simple fact that she's very real. She's very, very honest with her feelings and emotion and doesn't let outside influences influence her. And I think Steven was wrong in this situation. What he should have done is like, hey, Peridot, because Steven seems to be a very emotionally intelligent individual, despite the fact that he does show a lot of signs of PTSD, especially towards the end when he turns into that giant monster and they have to talk to him. So there's that. But what he should have done, what I would have thought was a more realistic and more fair to Lapis, to hell with that rabbit fan base, would be like, hey, look, Peridot, you obviously hurt Lapis a lot, and she doesn't want to forgive you. I've been trying to help you, but honestly, I think the best thing for you to do is to give her some space. I don't think she will ever accept you as a friend, and I think that that's okay. I think that it's okay that Lapis is not happy with you because you really did hurt Lapis. She's very traumatized from everything that's gone on, and I think if you really care and you really want to show her that you're sorry, the best thing for you to do is first we need to find you somewhere else to go because this is Lapis's safe corner. Steven literally took away the only safe spot Lapis had. The barn belonged to Lapis. It was her only safe area and Steven introduced an abuser into the environment. What he should have done was like, hey, I understand that you feel bad, but she doesn't want to forgive you, and that's okay. We need to find somewhere else for you to go. We're still cool, but I'm not going to force Lapis to forgive you. Rather than, giving the rabbit fan base their way and having her forgive and be in this cute little coupley relationship with Peridot. Peridot is not a good person. She obviously is averse to any affection. She tries to get Garnet to unfuse, which results in her getting put in her place, which is great. And, she may not feel like it's fine that Peridot doesn't want to fuse, but she has no idea what Lapis has been through. Lapis was forced into a fusion. Fusion is probably ruined for Lapis forever because it's associated with PTSD and inconsensual relations. And Peridot is just not a good person. I don't care that she became a fan favorite. And same for Jasper. Jasper's not a good person and very sadist because she thanks Steven for shattering her. But that's my video on Lapis. I love Lapis. She was right. Crystal Gems, Jasper, and Peridot were wrong. End of story. Oh, and Steven